Look at Davis Mills right here. Backup QB for the Texans. Remember CJ Stroud got injured, right? I covered that story. So backup QB Davis Mills and the Texans overcome a 19-point fourth quarter deficit to stun the Jacksonville Jaguars. 36-29 with the 7-point victory. And you know what? Look, it looks like he's got 10 on his jersey, and his birthday is in the 10th month. And look, this video here is 10 seconds long. Look, it says game-winning touchdown Davis Mills. Look, the video is even 10 seconds long. Man, look at the shadows are horrendous. You see him right there. Man, he looks like he barely got a touchdown right there. Dang, he hits, what do they call that? The pylon? Or the cone or whatever. So Davis Mills, backup QB, bam. You see again the 10 on his jersey. He's got the 10th month birthday, October. And then that video, 10 seconds right there. Check that out. Boom! Touchdown right there. We want this to be simple. Look at the Associated Press. You see the article right there, okay? So look, this is going to be really easy, okay? Oh, look, we want to hear what Davis Mills says real quick. I'll play a minute or so.
What was your week of practice like?
Oh, look, it's week 10. Week 10 versus the Jags. 10 on the jersey. Birthday is the 10th month. The video of the game-winning touchdown was 10 seconds. Look at that. How amazing. Jacksonville Jaguars. J is the 10th letter of the alphabet. Jacksonville Jaguars 10-10. Oh, 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 it's magic.
For today's game, and also being in this situation before for Houston, having to win big games, how were you able to kind of shake off the early game blunders to have the performance you had?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start off. I think our team had a really great week of practice. Kaylee put together a great offensive game plan along with the other offensive coaches, and we were able to go out there today and execute. And then to kind of answer the second part of that, I think anytime you kind of start off a little slow, I mean, the mentality of our team is to attack every play.
That's enough of that, man. Those 10s hit heavy, huh? Those 10s hit heavy. So what stats did he end up with? He threw for 292 yards and shook off a forgettable 3 quarters to lead the remarkable comeback while filling in for CJ Stroud, who was out after suffering a concussion last week. Remember, I covered the story. So 292 yards. And check this out right here, because even his full name, look, man. Look at his full name has 72 like quarterback right there. Quarterback. Bam. You see that right there? And he's the backup quarterback. But I want to hurry up and get to this. Look at how undeniable this is right here. We just landed with what? Like 5 or 6 tens? Check this out, because it's a 19-point deficit that they overcome 19 days after his birthday. His birthday, October 21st. And look at the game, the 11th month and the 9th day, like 19. Check that out. He threw for 292 yards, and the Jags scored 29. 292 is kind of like 29. But a 19-point deficit, 19 days after his birthday, on In November, the 11th month and the 9th day, 119 like 19. Davis equals 19. QB equals 19. They defeat Jacksonville. Jacksonville, look at 191 in the reverse cipher. You see a 19 in there? I do. Check that out. You could see Trevor Lawrence right there, too. Look at Trevor Lawrence right there. He's got 16 on his jersey. Flip that 6, you get the 19. You want to see something amazing? Remember, his birthday is 10/6. Okay? So, Davis Mills, his birthday is 15 days after Trevor Lawrence. And remember, Trevor Lawrence with the 10/6 birthday, like 16. And he's got that 16 on his jersey. Isn't that amazing? Look at, he's born in 1999. You get the 1 and the 9 again. Look, you get the 1 and the 9 again right there. What kind of game did Trevor have? He's playing, right? He's playing, right? All right, let's click on it right there. Wow, look at the last game. The Raiders lost against the Jags. There's another 29 there. Raiders got 29, and then the Jags lose this game with 29. So what about Trevor? So the Jags are 5-4, and Houston's 4-5. Trevor was 13-23. So Davis Mills steals the show here. But let's go back over here. Look at how undeniable this is. Backup. Well, look, we'll do this one first. Mills equals 65, and it's a total combined score of 65 points. 36 plus 29, 65. Backup equals 36. The Texans score 36 points. It's the first thing they say in the title, backup. And again, QB's got the 19. Look at this. Look at that land. And there's this guy right here named David Mills. So you got the QB Davis Mills. When I was doing a little bit of research, David Mills popped up. Dude's birthday is in a few days. In 10 days. Okay, so Davis Mills, he has this big game. He's trending with this comeback victory. And then David Mills' birthday is in 10 days. This guy's like it says he's a TV writer. I don't seek this stuff out. It pops up when I'm doing research. And it just pops up when I'm typing it in there. Check that out. Was that amazing? Nice and easy with that 7-point victory. And I'll see. I'm gonna scan. I'll just scan the article. In a team meeting Saturday night, Coach DeMeco Ryans showed the Houston Texans a video of a boxer who dislocated his shoulder and still managed to knock out his opponent. Okay, so I guess that helped. You know, the Texans remembered that scrappy fighter. I wonder who it was. Mills threw 2 TD passes in the final quarter, scrambled for 14 yards for the go-ahead score with 31 seconds left. So I want to pull up CJ Stroud because I don't remember everything from that breakdown just to see if there's something amazing connected since this guy is backing up Stroud. Let's pull up Stroud right here. Oh, look, Stroud. He's got the birthday in the 10th month as well. Okay, so look. CJ Stroud, he's out with the concussion. Davis Mills steps in. Davis Mills' birthday is 18 days after CJ Stroud. And remember, Davis Mills born on the 21st. Look at that right there. CJ Stroud born in 2001, which is like 21. Check that out right there. And don't forget Davis Mills with that 10 on his jersey. So look how that lands. Absolutely amazing with that 10 on his jersey to sync up with the October birthdays right there. Okay. So up next the Jags are second in the AFC South. Their next game will be November 16th versus the Chargers. And the Texans and Houston have been in the news a lot lately, haven't they? And you see, check this out, because the Bills on the 20th will play the Texans. Remember, that's David Mills' birthday, that TV writer. But they're going to have a game 4 days before then. And you see right there, it'll be against the Titans, who are hideous right there. So absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's going to be more. I'll leave it at that, though. That was huge. Backup QB Davis Mills and the Texans overcome a 19-point fourth quarter deficit to stun the Jags. Whew. So, good stuff right there. I'm just trying to see if there's definitely going to be something else I missed. But I'll leave it right there. And I'll see you on the next decode.